Welcome! I'm glad to be back in the studio to bring you something quite special. Now, I don't normally review apparel, but I wanted to introduce you to these UGG luxury slippers for a very important reason, and that is these. I've been wearing this pair of UGG slippers every day for over a decade. Have you ever had a pair of slippers that you could wear every day for over 10 years and they still hold up remarkably well? Every previous pair of slippers that I had purchased usually were worn out within a year. And these have been just remarkable in the comfort, the durability. They have this rubber sole that makes it great for not only walking around in the house, but if I need to go check the mail, get a package off of the driveway, it can handle that nicely. The reason that I needed to replace these is on the other slipper, the stitching in the side panel blew out and started exposing the interior lining. And I thought that could be repaired, but when I looked at it overall, the tread has been worn thin, and it's just time to replace these. But still, I find these so incredibly comfortable that when it came time to replace them, I wanted to buy the same ones, or at least very similar. What is also nice about these is that you can buy inserts for $20 to replace the bottom portion of the footbed here. Now, I've polished these periodically, maybe once a year or so, to keep the leather looking good and in good health. It's patinaed beautifully, and I just have to say, in all of my years of owning slippers, house shoes, I've never had one that held up this incredibly well. And because of that, I wanted to review a brand new pair that I just got in and share my thoughts on it. So these cost around $120. And if you're like me, previously I would just buy some inexpensive ones that I'd find on Amazon, maybe $20, $30, $40, but they would wear out within a year typically. And so if you add up the cost of buying 10 of those over a decade, paying, let's say, $30 a piece on average, that's $300. Whereas for a $120 investment, I can expect this to last a full decade. And so they're quite comfortable. I can polish them if they start looking dingy or the leather is getting a bit dried out. I like this rubber sole. I wasn't sure at first if I would like it, but once I got used to it, I found that I didn't want to wear anything else. So, UGG makes a wide variety of slippers. My wife has had several herself. I find the leather particularly holds up really well. You can get a wide variety of materials, but I have seen, in my wife's case, her purchasing a non-leather version and it beginning to wear out more quickly on the outside, whereas the leather holds up remarkably well. So I can say from experience, after 10 years of wearing these, that they are incredible. If the sole starts to wear, I can replace that for $20, but I've only done that, I think, twice in 10 years. So let's say that all in, I'm at $160 with 2 sole replacements. Still, that $160 over 10 years, that's $16 a year. And I would challenge you to find any other pair of slippers where for $16 a year, you can have such a nice pair of comfortable, good-looking slippers. I say, I love these things. I highly recommend them. I say, I gotta have it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Have you ever spent $120 for a pair of slippers? Have they been Uggs? Have you used those? What has your experience been? Has mine been unusual, or is this fairly typical? I'd like to know from the community if my experience of a pair of these lasting me 10 years is common, or if that was a fluke. If you found this video to be helpful, please consider liking it to help spread the love out to others. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, remember, spread the love.